Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Let's go ahead and do the daily divine masculine check. See what is going on with him currently today. What is the major energies of the divine masculines today, Spirit? What is the daily energies for the divine masculine? For some, the divine masculines have either ghosted the divine femme, ghosted a karmic situation because of a soulmate connection with a karmic. I know some people don't believe that a karmic is a soulmate, but in reality, the divine masculine thinks this person is a person that they want to be with. And so they may not really understand the whole soulmate energy. But I feel like the divine masculine is in an energy of abandoning and leaving a karmic situation in order to get union with his divine femmes. I feel like at one point the divine masculine thought that this person was their soulmate and was the person that they may have possibly wanted to marry or settle down with. But I feel like these masculines are in this energy of abandoning a karmic situation in order to get union. Let's go ahead and see what else is going on with the divine masculine spirit. What else is going on with the divine masculine spirit? How is he feeling? Personal space. So the divine masculine is definitely in an energy of retreat, wanting to pull back, wanting to disconnect, trying to get in touch with self, because at the bottom of the union deck was the self-worth. And I don't know how this is significant for someone regarding a feather, but there is a feather that came through. And so I feel like the divine masculine is in this energy of really just trying to figure things out. If he's not in a karmic situation, do know that he is abandoning anything that is no longer serving him. Wanting to get in union. Wanting to figure things out. What else is going on with the divine masculine? Yeah, because he's wanting to rebuild a situation. I feel like he knows that this connection is something that is worth to be planted, and there's going to be some kind of new growth that's going to surround you in his union and connection again. There's a possibility that he is using this personal time to really build himself up. What else is going on with the divine masculine spirit? Let's pull these cards back. What else is going on with the divine masculine? And for some, I feel like he may have built a home, a house with the karmic partner, and he really needs to figure out what he needs to do in order to walk through this door, in order to leave. What else is going on with the divine masculine? Yeah, and it's something that I feel like on both ends, the divine masculine and the femmes need to let go of control issue. This is something that both needs to let it grow and unfold naturally, organically. I feel like the things when we're trying to force and hold someone's hand through a situation, it really doesn't go out as well as planned. I see angels here, so just let it to be divinely guided. I know this is something that divine femmes would want, a union, wanting that to be reunited with their masculines and to rebuild. But I feel like divine masculines have to really go in solitude, use this personal space, personal time to really go within and think and rebuild themselves up, find their self-worth. And so I feel like this is a message to the femmes, you know, like, you sometimes have to release and let go. Let go and let God, and let them handle it and surrender. A lot of times that we have hard time surrendering is because when we surrender, that means we release control. Angels, spirits, and guys, what else is going on with the divine masculine? Playfulness. In order to rekindle y'all's friendship and relationship, make sure that you are in an energy of a childlike eyes, something with fresh eyes, playfulness. If he's texting you and flirting with you, don't be so serious and hold resentment and always want to talk about serious conversations of when you're going to leave, you know, when are we going to see each other. I think sometimes it's best to just really rebuild y'all's connection and have some fun in that relationship to really rebuild that relationship. I feel like we oftentimes get so serious because we want what we want right now, and while you allow it to grow organically and to wait for divine timing, have some fun, whether this is having fun in your life too, just doing some self-care, self-love, that is going to reawake your soul and give you kind of like a soul refresher. Angel, spirits, and guys, what else is going on with the divine masculine? What else is going on with the divine masculine? Because, you know, this is the time, divine femmes, to really work on yourself too, while the divine masculine is trying to learn karmic lessons, figure life out, figure himself out, figuring out what his next moves are. This is the time for the femmes to really let go of the control, surrender it, have some fun, build your own legacy, build your own whatever you're trying to do. Go back to school, build your own business, build yourself back up, find your self-worth and confidence in who you are. What else is going on with the divine masculine spirit? Okay. Yeah, because teacher is here. This is all about becoming more wise, learning lessons. I feel like he could have people in his life to really teach him, to awaken him, to help him learn. He could be in the Bible. It doesn't have to be per se. He could be in this energy of awakening, really understanding the spiritual world. Someone could be in his life teaching him these things about the spirit realm and understanding these connections, or the twin flame connection. I feel like this could also be the divine femme here being placed in his life to help him grow and be better. You have taught him a lot about a lot of things in like relationships and just in life in general. In travel. And I just heard that someone said that like they're tired of being their mom. Like, I'm tired of trying to hold their hand and be their mom. I want them to just be self-sufficient, to just be on their own and be okay. To have a strong foundation, a strong backbone. But I do see some kind of travel coming up. I feel like if the divine masculine is with a karmic situation, this is going to be an event where he may be packing his bags and ready to leave. For some, there might be travel in the future for y'all. Y'all may have traveled over the holidays, and he had abandoned his karmic partner. Or if y'all went traveling together and all of a sudden he kind of went ghosted you, it's because he needed to abandon the connection in this situation to have some kind of personal space to rebuild himself and increase. There's a cycle here. Whatever the divine masculine is doing, their cycle is increasing. It's not decreasing, as some y'all may feel like, you know, he is decreasing, but this is not going to resonate for everybody's situation. So definitely take what does and disregard what doesn't. And definitely don't force something that you think I'm saying to your situation. Use your gut intuition. Allow whatever you see to guide however you feel what fits for your situation. But there is an increase of the divine masculine, and I think that is all about him really having to go within. This is also reminds me of the Hermit card in the tarot card. Really going within, solitude, figuring things out. I see a rose here, and I feel like it's like he's going to be back. He's going to be back. A rose is love. And so, yes, he may feel like he ghosted you. You haven't heard from him, but he's going to be back. It's just, it's going to be in divine timing, in due timing, and not in your timing. So you have to let go of your control. Not your timing, but God's timing, the universe's timing. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else is going on with the divine masculine today, Spirit? What else is going on with the divine masculine, Spirit? Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. And the bottom of the deck is who or what is triggering you. So this is all about reflection. Going within, looking at his reflection, going soul deep, dark night of the soul, doing some solitude, soul searching type of energy. Whatever is triggering him, maybe family issues, past traumas, past relationships, mommy daddy issues. I'm not quite sure, but this is a time that he's really having to really lean on wise counsels to help him figure things out, to go within and do some healing work. I also feel like this is also for the divine femmes. Call in your soul tribe, your soul family. Do you have any friends that are in your life that could really uplift you, give you some kind of word of encouragement to let you know that, you know, everything will be okay? It's just you got to pick yourself up, find your self-worth, do some self-love, and over time, I think, you know, you will be able to attract the things that you want, but it starts with you first. And, you know, this is, you know, like I said, you know, the divine femmes have to see what's triggering them as well. If, say, the divine masculine is wanting to come back and you're, like, still triggered by past issues, then that's something that you still need to work on and heal. All right, let's see what is going on with the divine masculine and how he is feeling towards the femmes. What is going on with the divine masculines on how he is feeling towards divine femmes? Angel, spirits, and guides, what is going on with the divine masculines on how he is feeling towards the femmes? I feel like he's still holding back, and that's because he's trying to find balance. He's really holding back because of fears, anxiety, deep emotions, things that he's holding within that he's not quite sharing. But he's feeling these emotions. I feel like it's that dark night of the soul, really going within and doing that soul cleansing. What else is going on with the divine masculine? Seven of Pentacles. This is reflecting. Look at her looking at her crops. Seeing how far she has come. I feel like the divine masculine is in that energy of that, whoop, wrong deck, but conflict. Well, yeah. Where was I looking for this deck? The mirror. Really doing reflecting, looking at their crops, seeing how far they came, wanting to continue to invest with the divine femmes. It's just, they're waiting for some kind of harvest. And I guess this is something, you know, whatever he's going through, it is a conflict at the moment. And I feel like things will eventually die down. It's just, he has a lot going on in his life, whether that's a karmic situation, work, school, family life, kids. I'm not quite sure. However it pertains to your situation. What else is going on with the divine masculine spirit? But I do feel like he could be very defensive a little bit. Maybe you're trying to throw out some options, wanting him to really gather his emotions and make a decision. Like, it's like divine femmes is like, make a decision already. What are we doing? Are we continuing to go on this hamster wheel and continue to do the same cycle? And I feel like he feels very guarded, feeling very defensive when the Divine Femme talks about any kind of future talk or clarity talk of like what y'all are trying to do. And I think he gets very defensive in that, because I feel like he's still having a hard time making a decision, and so that could be also pushing him to abandon the Divine Femmes, because he doesn't want to face the music. He doesn't want to talk about these hard, deep talks. I feel like a lot of the masculine energies, it's really hard for them to talk about deep emotions, because feminine energy is very emotional and like very empathetic, like not empathetic, but more like what am I trying to say? Like, what's the word I'm trying to say? Compassionate. I guess I'm trying to say that. But there is a decision here in love, and I think that goes hand in hand with the Divine Femmes really wanting the Divine Masculines to make a decision. But I feel like he's still holding back, because he's still in an observation mode, trying to figure things out, trying to weigh out options. What's going to be best? Maybe finances is not great right now. Maybe leaving a karmic partner or wife or situation won't be good financially for them. And he's trying to fight to figure things out. What is the Divine Masculine's block with the Divine Femme? Three of Pentacles, coming together and doing some team building, team planning together. He does want to apologize. He does want a reconciliation. He does think about you a lot, but his block is putting in any action, putting in the work. Coming together, letting go of a third-party energy. What else is going on with the Divine Masculine on how he's feeling towards the Divine Femme? Lessons. So he is definitely in either learning lessons with you, learning lessons in a karmic partner, a relationship, a marriage, but he is learning lessons at the moment. And he has to complete that cycle. What else is going on? Wanderlust. I feel like he could be in this energy of really wanting to just get away. Could be wanting to travel. We had that travel card. Wandering and thinking of like how he can escape a karmic situation. But wanderlust energy is a person who just is in that energy of just wanting to travel and just wanting to be out there and explore the world. And for some, he may not be able to because he has kids. He has a financial restraint. He can't do the things that he wants to do. He can't just pick up and leave and fly to you if you and Divine Masculine are in long distance relationship. It's just not that easy. Maybe because of family issues, a family situation. Too scared to even jump on a plane and meet someone that he never met before. What else is going on with the Divine Masculine? But in his subconscious, I feel like there's some kind of action that he is not even realize he's doing. But in his subconscious, the mind that we are not consciously aware of, there is some kind of action that's going to be playing out. The universe is going to direct his thoughts and steps to push him, to make him uncomfortable in order for him to take those actions for union, to be better for himself and just higher his vibration. What else is going on with the Divine Masculine Spirit? What else is going on with the Divine Masculine Spirit? Fear and doubt. You know, the Divine Masculine is still in that energy of fearful doubt that he is going to be able to be successful if he leaves a karmic marriage or wife or partner or whatever. feel like a failure to his family, friends. But there is fear and doubt, failure, and thinking that maybe y'all won't work again because y'all have been doing this for so long, for so many years, on and off, that it's just, he is in this energy of doubt, not really sure of this situation. But I feel like I see the increase, I see the building, the personal space. I feel like he is trying to work, and I feel like he's in this energy of working towards it. And who knows when he will get there, if he will ever get there. But I feel like a lot of these femmes have seen some kind of a little bit of growth or soul change in their masculines. And angel spirit saying, guys, what else is going on with the masculine spirit? Give us some answers, spirit. The energy is gaining momentum, and step out of your comfort zone. Like I said, the divine masculines is moving forward. It's gaining momentum. And the stepping out of his comfort zone is stepping out of that energy of fear and doubt and going towards peace, love, security, joy. Stepping out of his comfort zone is leaving a karmic situation that is comfortable to him. Is it good for him? No, but it's comfortable. It's safe. It's secure because of maybe financial, maybe because of kids. And the bottom of the deck is confidence is key to his success. He has to find the confidence in order to finally move forward. But there is an energy here of the masculine somehow is trying to figure things out. Yes, he may have abandoned you, may have ghosted you, you may have talked to him, and all of a sudden you don't hear from him. But I feel like in his subconscious mind, there is going to be some kind of union that's going to be played out that he doesn't even realize he is working towards. All right, guys, I hope this helps. Much love.